Well, hello. I'm out for a walk this afternoon and it's really, really cold. So as you can see, I've got my hood up, I've got my thick jacket on, and I've also got my gloves. I need to put my gloves on. I'm just taking them off so I can hold the phone here a second to give you a little flavour of what it's like. Okay, so I need to go home and I need to do the collective worship, the assembly for tomorrow. And I know that when I get home, it will be nice and warm. So when I got home and started to do all my important work, I realised that something wasn't right. It was really cold. I mean, really, really cold. I really don't like it being cold. And I wondered, is it just in my room or is it cold elsewhere? I decided to investigate. I went onto the stairs and found Bruno playing with his cars. And I thought, why is he wearing his coat? Surely he's not cold too. Bruno, you okay? What's the matter? You're cold. Is that why you're wearing your coat? Oh no, are the radiators working in your room? Okay, well we need to get them fixed, don't we? Alright. So I went to check the radiators and when I felt them, they felt really cold. There was no heat coming from them whatsoever. Then I went to check the boiler, because if the boiler wasn't working, then that would explain why the radiators weren't working. It felt cold as well, just like everything else in this house. I said to Mrs. Evans, we need a plan. And as usual, she knew just what to do. So Mrs. Evans rang one of our really good friends who we know is really generous and we know he would help us out.
Hi, Andy. Yeah, it's Sue.
Oh, hi Sue. How you doing? Sue Evans.
Yeah, we're all right. Well, actually, no, we're not all right because the boiler's just broken down.
Oh no, your boiler's broken. But it's absolutely freezing outside. Oh, in your house as well. Oh, I'll tell you, I bet Mr. Evans is really, really grumpy. I know what he's like when he gets cold. What's that? What, he's stuck in his office and won't come out? Oh dear. I'll tell you, look, we've got a couple of radiators here, those sort of portable ones. Yeah, would that help? We can bring them round in, I don't know, in the next half an hour or so, if that's okay.
That would be fantastic. Well, thank you so much.
Don't worry, no problems. Okay, see you soon. Bye.
Then she rang another good friend of ours, John, because we knew that John would be really generous and he would also help us out. Perhaps even lend us a heater too.
I've just got a phone call from Sue, my love.
Okay, just answer her.
Okay. Hi, Sue.
Hello, John. Yeah, it's Sue. Yeah, we're fine, except the boiler's not working.
Your boiler's broken? Oh, well, I know what Mr. Evans is like. He will be extremely grumpy. Yeah, okay, actually, we can bring a heater around, so hold tight. We'll be on our way round shortly. Bye.
So, what generosity from our friends. Both of them came round straight away with nice heaters that kept us warm. And it didn't stop there. Generosity was shown from so many of our friends. And by the end of the evening, we had 8 heaters and the house was nice and warm. Our friends were really generous. And by generous, we mean doing more than they needed to. They could have just said, oh, that's really bad. I'm really sorry for you on the phone. But no, they did something more. They forgot about themselves. They got the heaters from the cupboards, put them in their car, and drove on a cold night over to our house to give us a generous loan of those heaters. I asked Bruno what he thought generosity meant. Bruno, what is generosity and being generous to someone?
Generosity is when people give generously. They will give you gifts, time, and money. Usually it is more than you'd expect.
The Bible mentions a lot about giving, being kind and being extremely kind and showing generosity. In one of the books, a book to Timothy by Paul, Paul reminds Timothy and the people in his church to be extra generous. They were quite greedy at the time, and he says this, tell them to use their money to do good. They should be rich in good works and generous to those in need, always being ready to share. In our school, I was thinking about 3 people who show real generosity with their time and really are rich in good works and what they do. For Mrs. Chatfield, Mrs. Graham, and for Abby, Miss Stickland, they show such care and such love and such generosity with their time for the children, for the parents, and for the teachers and teaching assistants that they work with. We're going to end with our prayer shortly, but before we do, I want to set you a challenge. Over the week, I want to see if you can show real generosity, extreme kindness, doing more than people would expect. And I want you to think about these things. Your generosity could come as some time. You could give people some time to listen to them, to stay with them, to be with them. It could be a gift, something that they've wanted for a long time, something that you spend your hard-earned money on, or something that you make for them. Perhaps it's some food, maybe. It could be that you give somebody or some organisation some money. It could be that you help someone, maybe help somebody with their homeschooling. Maybe you're at home and you help your mum, your dad, or your carer with jobs that need doing around the house, and you do more than they were expecting. You are generous. Or it could be that you think about somebody and you let them know that you're thinking about them with a phone call or by speaking to them. Or it could be that you spend some time praying for somebody, as Christians might do. So we're going to end with our prayer now, but before we do, underneath this video should be a link for you to write down how you can show generosity to people in your family, to people in our school and beyond. Please share those with us, and then at the end of the week we can talk about those with you and celebrate all the acts of generosity that we've seen. Thank you. Bye-bye.
St. Michael's Prayer. Dear God, thank you for our work and play at St. Michael's every day. Thank you for our teachers and friends and your love that never ends. Please keep us safe both day and night and give us courage to do what's right. Help us live in peace and act respectfully. Give us strength to be the best we can be. Amen.